Or it might be 4. I got gold,
barrier
metal, and
shatters
something
with
else.
a great
Wood, I
ear-splitting
think.
crack, and you look down through the hole to a chamber far below.
Everybody gets a perk, and we go to the Heart of Ice. Alright. 2 or more monsters in the same round, not very likely. Enemy with 3 or more elements. Never attack an enemy that's active in the round. We'll go for killing 2 in the first room, I think. First room's brutal. Is it 1 guard, 2 archers? Or is it worse than that? 2 guards, 2 archers? I'm not sure on 2-player. Never enter a hex. Ooh, Sleeper. This has got to be the easiest class ever to get Sleeper on, right? But also 3 or fewer cards is pretty easy as well.
The battle is near.
I'm not looking forward to having to kill the Fist, because he does so much damage. I think for some reason his damage scales off of player count and the Snowflake's doesn't. Is that correct? Maybe it's incorrect. No, it is correct. So with just 2 players, he has a base attack of 4.
They shout.
Snowflake has base attack of 3.
You for this intrusion.
Okay, so both of their attacks do scale with player count, but Fist's scales better. So he does a lot of damage to her. We're also playing what? +3, so they're going to be in the 60s of health, or they're both going to be at 44, which means I have to deal 22. That doesn't sound that bad. Wrong one. Oh, 2 guards, 1 archer. Okay. My very first thought is a drag down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My very first thought... Would this be suicidal? I could jump here, make them both suffer 1, attack for 3 wound, jump over, attack for 3, wound, poison. Then Blinkblade is 1v1ing an elite archer. That's my very first thought. Then Gem immobilizes these guys. One of them is wounded. And Gem can maybe get away with something there. I think... Okay, Blinkblade would be stuck in that position with no time tokens. So I think instead... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, archers don't have any cards that are longer than 5 range. So if I'm positioned here... Or here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if I'm here, he can hit me. But maybe he gets one of his 4 range cards and he has to run around this way. And he doesn't do anything this turn. This way, Blinkblade can get a time token on turn 1. To set up for success. And maybe it's like move 2, hit both with Zap Speed. And here it's drag down. Yeah. But this is really good. 3 range card out of Archer, so he's just getting closer. This is really good. So move here. Immobilize both. Yeah, drag down's amazing. You have proved 22 health is just 1 turn worth of damage, so no biggie. Yeah, if only I had a level 9 Void Warden. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, and now we just move up and double Sap Speed. I'm gonna save the poison dagger for the for this guy. Now I am in the unenviable position of of no longer having drag down. Where's a stamina potion when you need one? Maybe I back up and I Scarab Flight and push both of them away. That gets me away from the archer, which means Blinkblade could like come over here and go invisible. I kind of like come over here and 1v1 the archer. I could do Cascading Reaction, Blurry Jab. Or I could do Cascading Reaction, Hit, Jump Over. If I Cascading Reaction, I get attack for 3, attack for 4, plus wound damage. That's about 8. Then 1 more wound damage on the following turn is about 9. Twin Strike, attack for 3, attack for 4. That's about 7. Temporal Displacement, bottom. And then we kill with zeros in 2 turns. That's good. That's good. Let's make it work. That makes it work. Jump boots. Move for 5. Poison dagger. I would love to get Slayer. This means that I would have to kill both of these guys with like a power leak, but that's entirely possible. Kind of means that I want to be closer to them. No, I don't. I don't. Big damage. It's fine. We got a +1 on the first hit, right? Yeah, we did. Totally fine. It's going to be a disadvantaged attack coming in. And I think I do push these guys away. It makes them pretty likely to not reach Gem. And unless the archer goes fast and backs away, they can't go for Blink Blade. Nice. Oh! Okay, that's not that nice. Maybe I go invisible? I could go invisible in Temporal Displacement, and that's pretty good. Otherwise, it's go fast and Twin Strike. And Twin Strike, I would kill with 2 zeros and the wound damage. But it feels super unlikely for him to reach Gem this turn if I just go invisible. And I do get the disadvantaged attack for 4. And then from invisibility, I'm relatively safe. I think I like... They're 5 away right now. Let's just go late. They have a couple move 4s, and if they get that, then well played. This feels safest to me. Is a one-time use hand item that curses all adjacent enemies good? Yeah, I would say so. Better than Heater Shield. I would say 3 curses is better than Heater Shield. I mean, it's going to depend on if you're playing a class that can... that wants to be surrounded like that, but if you are, then I would say it is. Okay, so I could ranged attack one of these guys, so it wouldn't be disadvantaged, but I'm going here, even if it misses. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. You put it on the sun? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good item for sun. That is a good item for sun. If I move up here, Yeah. I can hit the archer. +1. Oh! Double miss. Double miss. That is not lovely. Alright, go late, heal myself. Then I can move in ranged damage. Twin Strike's more likely to kill. This is fine. We just slow play it. I'm tanky here, or healthy. Tanky's not really the right word. But I just double attack and back off, or... I definitely want to go fast. I could commit an Icebound Quills. I would kind of like to save it for the boss. Seems kind of counter-thematic to give it to her. Yeah, I mean, they're holy curses. I go fast. It's probably just a move too. These guys are probably reaching me. So I could put a Reckless Jab, but the poison and wound damage negates the benefit I get from a disarm. Worst case scenario, I lose a card. Who cares, right? So let's just do some damage. Double miss is frustrating, but not the end of the world. Move 2, 1, 2, 3. So the archer does not reach gem, which is really good. The guards will. So I take 2 attacks for 4, but if I lose a card, I don't care. I want to damage them equally so that Blink Blade can potentially... Oh, I didn't think about going for any masteries here. I should have gone for a mastery. Alright, we'll take 4. We'll... Yeah. Lose a card here, that's fine. We'll drop this heal, because we'll keep the regenerate. Still in melee mode. Please just kill this time? Okay, good. Good, and now we can get the heal that we desperately needed. Unfortunately, these guys are not dead. Dang, also, I really want to go after the archer so that I can move 3 and Power Leak and hit both. But also, I kind of don't want to do that. But now I can move one shield 2. And disarm. And if I lose a card, it's fine. Yeah, and I'll just lose a turn of stamina, but that's no big deal. Stamina is not the issue with this level. They're both hitting me no matter what, so I will just step here. And do I disarm one? Ooh, -2. -2. We do not love that. Oh, I definitely should have gone for this guy. I could move 7 so that I get more hits. Because I could, like, kill this guy. But I think I just go here. And I just hit this guy. Okay. We earned that miss by double missing earlier. And then... I mean, it's gotta be short rest, right? Short rest, but now I can drag down on this short rest. Do I short rest here? Because I'm going slow. I could drag down bottom for the disarm. It's not going to help me in the second room. Let's long rest here. We have to go slow anyway. Reckless Jab, good card. We'll live without it, I think. And I think I drag down bottom to double disarm. And what if I Hornet Stinger to set up a Blink Blade double kill next turn, potentially? Let's do it. Okay, good. They're hitting hard. We're just setting up. This form changes me, which is what I wanted. Blink Blade's relatively set up now. And we just double disarm. And we're alive. I have sap speed. Very nice. So do we drop Sand in the Hourglass? I just need burst damage. I think I dropped Power Leak. Although I'm going to need a lot of movement to get onto the fist. I go fast and I sap speed. I just need zeros to kill both. If we can't get zeros to kill both, we don't deserve to kill them anyway. And then here, I reshape the guys to give myself regenerate. Blink Blade, move here. Please kill both. Please kill both. Yes. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful -1. That also means that... Oh, yeah, we get extra -1s for this level. But now my deck is looking even better going into the next room. Because 3 of my -1s are out now. We get this, and then we will regenerate next turn. I know. Me too. Me too. I saw the double -1s and it's like, no way. There's no way, right? All right. We're in very good shape here. We just stand still. We heal up. I guess I'll go a little bit faster and heal up. And then we just go late and run over. Oh, yeah, the heal gets eaten a little bit. It's fine. I can drive recharge here. There's not really a downside. We're just gonna go slow and long rest in front of the door on both characters, so... I'm not even going to take the time to figure out if drive recharging is worth the stamina or not. I'm just going to do it. And then Horn Beetle. And Changeling Spoon too, why not? My -2's out here, but I drew a lot of +1s and almost no -1s, so that's probably going to be bad. But I'm not messing up my sleeper battle goal here, because I will have to long rest now. Can Blink Blade give an element? No. But we long rest, and we long rest. Sap Speed gives advantage, which is nice. Temporal Displacement is bottom attack, which is burst. Invisibility is safety, which is good. Sand in the Hourglass is bonus card, which is burst. Let's drop Temporal Displacement because we can play Sand in the Hourglass to get an extra bottom action. And then here, Hornet Stinger. Feels pretty useless, right? Oh, I'm like all ranged cards. But that's fine because ranged cards deal more damage, right? So we'll run in late and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be in range. And we want to kill the fist.
With the final group of guards dispatched, you move forward into the heart of the mountain. The central chamber opens like a cavernous maw. Ice and blood and bodies writhing in battle. In the center of the room hangs an
Hopefully the snowflake doesn't push me away.
pearlescent ice, and for a moment you simply stare at it. The shard rotates slowly in the air, held aloft by some other world.
We need to make sure to get the chest too, because Bone Shaper is still alive.
Power does reign here.
Okay. They're both... It says in the book they're supposed to draw separate cards. And I feel like last time they drew separate cards. I guess they just each have a separate deck of 8, don't they? But yeah, like, he hits so much harder. He's attacking for 7. She's attacking for 3. But that's fine. I think we can still win even if he kills her, right? I just move here and I go invisible. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she should target him. Okay. Okay, she targets both. Of course she misses. Actually, that's good, isn't it? And then I just move 4 and make sure I am in range to... This is just... Is this a wall? I don't know if we have line of sight. If we don't have line of sight, we'll undo. Okay, we do. Excuse me? I have Hornbeetle Carapace up, and I'm in ranged form, so this should be an attack for 5. Why is my... Okay, that is getting added to my list. Does Hornbeetle always just only give +1, or did they get the forms mixed up? Well, not having that extra damage is unfortunate. We will just Twin Strike, Sand in the Hourglass, Sap Speed or something. I guess it's actually possible that I die here, isn't it? So let's go slow. Because I have played quite a few losses at this point. And I just force changed myself into melee, which is not good. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. I go late here. Oh no, this could be really bad potentially. This could be really bad. Oh, that is definitely not where I wanted him pushed. Oh no. Hello, Martin. This is so bad. This is really bad. Oh. This is fine? Blinkblade just loses a card here. Alright, we're nearly halfway. What was the damage on that? 5 plus 1 and then plus 1. So yeah, the Hornbeetle gave me +1 here. But it also only gave me +1 in ranged mode, right? Yeah, it only gave me +1 in ranged mode too. I guess throw a shield on Blinkblade and there's a chance he survives. What are we doing? So this is... I'm just playing on +3 with Permadeath. So it's like a Pokemon Hardcore Nuzlocke. If a character exhausts to damage, then they're exhausted for forever. And the class is exhausted for forever. Okay. So this is not good. But hopefully... I mean, what do I need here? Best case scenario would be something like I can back up here, pull him 2, and the Snow Speaker hits him as well. That's best case scenario. So do I short rest? I think I do. I wanted to play Firefly Swarm. Dang. But I can't afford to lose a different card. Okay. No, this is still really bad. Because the Snow Speaker is not hitting him. If I come here and pull him here... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Did we find it? I do not want to switch to melee. But if I come here and I pull him here, don't miss. Thank you for not missing. I appreciate that. Now he is closer to her. 1, 2, 3, bird's eye. It's 3 hexes movement either way, but he's closer bird's eye, so he should be the focus. Unfortunately, I'm going to be stunned. Yes. Okay, okay. We've done enough damage to him. And I just have to lose a card to damage. But it's fine. Because we can just go fast and kill him. He definitely is not guaranteed dead, but a Blinkblade Twin Strike does a lot of work here. And then the Snowflake's very likely to kill him. And then a long rest here. I have cards to lose. And I haven't messed up my Sleeper Battle Goal yet. We win on this turn. He shields at 11. He gets shield 3 at 11! And he hits everybody! No! Maybe it's still fine. Maybe it's still fine. Do I add Pierce to my attacks and attack him for 2? Or do I hit him? Oh. No undo button unless I, like, qualify it ahead of time. Like I said, I was moving in here, and I was going to allow myself to undo if I didn't have line of sight through this obstacle, but I did have line of sight, so it didn't matter. An enemy determines who to target basically by looking at who is closest. But it's not always that way. They look for the closest hex where they can attack something. So for the Snow Speaker, it was right here. So it sees this hex because it's right next to both of these enemies. And then figuring out who to target, it's whichever one is closer. So since he is only 2 hexes away, it would be closer if she couldn't walk on this obstacle. So if they had been an equal distance away, if she were standing right here, she would have attacked whoever went faster in the turn. The stun card from this guy has just been horrendous. Okay, so if I move and I get Pierce on my attacks, then I have an attack for 3 into a shield 1, so it's an attack for 2. If I go invisible, he suffers 1. So I can attack him for 2, I can make him suffer 1, or I can attack him for 0 and attack him for 1. So with the 0 and 1, I have a chance of drawing a crit, which would do good damage. Also, if I do the 0 and the 1, then I can back away. Oh, Geminate's so going to exhaust here. Unless I crit. Or if this boss does good damage to him. We need the highest damage possible, I think, which means I need a Twin Strike crit. I have an extra crit in my deck. We just really, really, really need to see a crit here. +2 is huge. Dang. So the other way would have done more damage. And she doesn't kill him. Oh, but Gem survives the attack. Okay. Okay. Gem surviving the attack is good. Did I not get the heal too because I'm stunned? I don't think that's how that works. I think you're still supposed to get the heal too. Alright. Do not show me your fast shield card again. That would be insane. Don't do that. Thank-ish you. Thank-ish. We go fast. We run away. We melee attack this guy and run away? No, because I want him to absorb a hit from the Snow Speaker for me. Well, I lose a card either way. So it doesn't matter. We're totally fine here. We just need to make sure he dies. We were going to miss anyway. Okay, this ended up being so much closer. So much closer than it needed to be. But we're fine. And she kills him. And we just lose a card. We lose 2 cards. I didn't want those cards. Now we just pick up this loot. Easy. And I got battle goals on both characters. I mean, I think they're all going to be close. I think they're all going to be close. Who did more damage? Blinkblade did more damage. That's not super surprising. They tanked an equal amount. 2 kills versus 0. The only time I killed an enemy was on the turn where I killed 2. Exactly how we planned it. Couldn't have drawn it up any better. Other than Fist. Those Fist specials are awful. He either attacks you for 9 with stun in just 2 player. Like that says lose a card and don't have a turn next turn. And then his other thing is he goes really fast and gets shield 3. That's awful. He's so much harder to kill than the Snowflake. But we got there. Just 2 deaths.
His body.
You have helped us.
Oh, but now we have Snowflake, so we have 5 classes available now. And a whole bunch of different levels we can go play.
Care to make a trade?
Ooh, do I have gold?
With skin rough as leather
I might have gold. I'm gonna take... Oh, I guess I don't have enough gold because these are both grayed up. Never mind. I'm 1 gold short. Buying those resources is actually kind of nice. All right. I'm going to use the restroom and come back, level up these characters, and then I think play 1 more, and then bedtime. All right. So, 5 characters to choose from. And I got a decent amount of resources. Blink Blade, I'm not screwing around with anything. I'm taking the card I think is better, which is Reckless Augmentation. Pretty easy decision there. 2 perks to spend. One from leveling up and one from that double check mark, which I love. I do actually like this Perpetual Motion, and the bolsters are bugged right now. Let's take out the -2. Yeah, I'm fine with taking out a -1 as well. Just get those going first. When it comes to the deck, this comes in. It is some self-damage, which can be painful. We'll put it in. It could go over sap speed, although I really enjoyed that advantage. I don't know exactly what level I'm playing yet, but I don't know if sap speed is the best in any of the ones I have available. And I don't know if Blinkblade is playing or not, but... Gem. Alright, we took the melee card on the previous gem, so let's take the ranged card. I like both of them. Like, melee attack 2 poison is pretty good. It's very possible I come back for this later. This Retaliate is also good into, like, low-level Flame Demons and stuff like that. But doesn't scale super well. Locust Toast. I like this. The push is really nice on the bottom, especially if we pair it with a Snowflake. So maybe we want that. Maybe we want a Snowflake. The top loss on Locust Toast is so disappointing. Like, come on. Would this be overpowered if it were attack 3? Would this be overpowered if it were attack 4? Like, it would not be that overpowered if this were an attack 4. Why is the base damage on it so low? It's so awful. Even if you pair it, like, you play double losses to get this, plus Hornbeetle Carapace to get a multi-target attack for 4? And also, is Hornbeetle Carapace just completely bugged to always give +1 damage and never the +2 in ranged? Because, like, that's 3 damage or so I missed out on the last level. Could have been huge. So I guess we're just not playing Hornbeetle Carapace, which is one of the better things to do on Gem. Crit Brittle Self is so tempting. Like, I want it so badly. But that's very sketchy. Do I just want -1 for 0 element to element? That's really, really underwhelming. Let's take out a 0 for now. Oh, we have another perk here as well. What character am I most excited to be added to Frosthaven Digital? I think maybe the Meteor. I think we're getting both Meteor and Trap next, which is a little bit sad because they kind of almost have similar play styles a little bit. They do similar things. A lot of the time you're just placing down stuff to mess with monster AI. And so that makes me a little bit sad that they're coming together because I really like playing both of those classes. I've hated on Meteor a little bit, but that's mostly just because I think it's so strong that it makes things too easy. Let's ignore a negative condition we give ourselves. Very possibly my absolute favorite class to play. My 2 favorite classes to play are Kelp and Infuser. And so I definitely want to see both of those in the game as well. Yeah, Bane Kelp is a lot of fun to play. It's most certainly my favorite class to play, but the Astral gives it a run for its money. Astral is also quite fun. Lots of really cool stuff. Okay, I can get some items here. Do I just pick up Spyglass Heavy Sword on both characters? I mean, that's a pretty good setup. Spyglass Heavy Sword, Poison Dagger. Do I have any hide left? I have a hide left, so I could grab a Traveling Cloak for a bonus hit point. Or I could grab Protective Scepter, but I do already have 2 hand slots. So let's just get that. Here, I guess I could get the Crude Bow. Well, no, as I already have hand slots, and I have better hand slots. And so that leaves us with, oh, potion slots. So Snow Thistle Rockroot is Renewing Potion. Snow Thistle, Arrow Vine is Stamina Potion? Is that accurate? Snow Thistle, Arrow Vine is Stamina, and Rockroot, Arrow Vine is Healing? I mean, let's just make both of these. Okay, it is a Stamina Potion. Blinkblade could get it for extra invisibility. Or Geminate could get it for extra drag downs. I think I'm going to give it to Gem. And then the health potion goes to Blinkblade. Oh, Renewing Potion. Oh, yeah, it would have been the Arrow Vine that would have made the health potion. That's fine. Renewing Potion on Blinkblade is fine. We can get back our Poison Dagger, our Heavy Sword Spyglass combo. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. To be able to guaranteed say I'm going to hit extra hard and not miss. Now, the level to play, Frozen Crypt, Edge of the World, or Crystal Trench. Now, I have a strategy for Snowflake on Crystal Trench that I kind of really want to try. I really want to try it. So, let's make a Snowflake. And then I think maybe put Snowflake with Geminate. Oh, but I want the Stamina Potion on Snowflake. Can I load my save? I want to see if I load the save if I still have those herbs, because Stamina Potion on Snowflake would go so hard with what I want to do here. Okay, we just do this again real quick. That's no problem. Spyglass, Heavy Sword, Traveling Cloak, Spyglass. Okay. Where did I get the 1 extra wood from? So let's set Blinkblade aside, and let's add in a Snowflake. Aether Outpost, 8 names. Oh. Aether Outpost questline is really, really, really tough. Like, I can't see myself ever playing it. So maybe we'll just get a level 9 Snowflake. Okay, I like Boots of Speed. Is there any other choice here? Weighted Net is also quite nice. I don't need Circlet of the Elements. So it's Boots of Speed or Weighted Net. Let's get the Boots of Speed, and then hopefully in a couple weeks when the trader comes by, I can have enough money to get the Weighted Net. And Snowflake cards. Oh, let's make sure to fix Blinkblade cards. real quick too. Because I want Reckless, and I'm dropping Sap Speed. Done. Geminate. I don't think I even looked at this. So maybe we're not taking Hornbeetle if it's going to be bugged. Although I kind of want to try it again to test and see if it is. And if we lose the scenario because of that, then it doesn't count. I called it out ahead of time. Ranged mode, I could drop Scarab Flight. It honestly overperformed what I expected from it, which makes me want to keep giving it a try. But it has to be a ranged mode card. Yeah, let's drop Scarab Flight. Oh, but it's so good with Snowflake specifically. Then the play is Harvest the Essence, I guess. I have to pick either Harvest the Essence or Reshape the Guise, I think. And Snowflake cards. I love White Winds. White Winds is amazing. Whiteout is really good. Cold Therapy, we don't really need. It's like fine ranged damage. If we have ice, it's kind of... the last scenario I played... So Hornbeetle Carapace is supposed to give you +1 damage in melee mode and +2 damage for ranged mode. But in both ranged and melee mode, it was only giving me +1 damage. So a loss for 4 damage is not worth it. Because, like, you know, if you can turn, like, this Hail of Thorns into attack 4, target everything in range 2, that's really good. But, you know, if it's just attack 3, everything in range 2, that's very underwhelming. I hadn't noticed it before this point, and I've played it several times, so... Yeah. It's like, this card is already so underwhelming. Compare it to a Drifter card. Drifter plays Crushing Weight and gets +2 attack on 6 attacks, and can just get those ticks back and constantly... like, why are the Geminate cards that much worse? And like I was just complaining about it earlier, this Locust Host, a loss multi-target attack 2, like as a level up card. Curse yourself to hit like up to 8 targets for 2. Why would you ever want that? So disappointing. All right, so Cold Therapy we don't necessarily need. It can be an okay attack if I have the element. Actually, the heal might be good for this scenario, but I would need either element to get it. Snowball, I love. Way too good of a card. Lifting Gust, I love. Way too good of a card. Whiteout, very, very nice. Fast move and heal, which is really good. Blinding Vortex, insane. With ice, with rice. 10 out of 10 with rice. Really, really, really good to get a huge multi-target attack 4. Pair it with Snowball to make it attack 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, so good. Chilling Impact is fine. Move and Push is fine, but I'd rather have Blinding Vortex. Crosswind's really good. Spirit's Call, okay. I like the bottom push. Frigid Growth, Make a Hazard, really good. Geminate's the worst starter in your opinion, and that's not just because of the complexity. It's hard to get XP. Literally the first level I played in this playthrough, Scenario 1, Geminate got 0 XP somehow. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I got 0 XP. I did lose multiple cards to damage in the first room. Hard to generate your own elements, yeah. Geminate is not generating its own elements for its stuff. And for the most part, underwhelming cards. I fully agree. I agree with everything. My only disagreement, I mean, it's not even a disagreement. I just think that this Corrosive Acids is definitely in contention for strongest card in the game. It's just way too good. I didn't even realize that you can enhance a Hex on it. That's crazy. 4 target attack Poison Brittle. Like, there's just literally every single class in the game can find some way that it wants to pair with Corrosive Acids. There's just like a lot of stuff. So many combos that Corrosive Acids is your dream to play with. Yeah, it's hard to get a Geminate up that high because you can't get experience. If you're playing the ranged drifter build, you get a card that is 2 target attack 3, and then heal somebody for the amount of damage the target suffered. And so it's level 6 for both drifter and geminate that you get that combo. And so you get a 2 target attack 4 because of the poison into brittled targets. So if you just pull zeros, you're dealing 16 damage, and then you get a heal 16. So attack 8, heal 16. Very, very strong. I would not be opposed to them buffing, especially like the early level cards on Geminate. Buff Locust Host and make it better. Buff the Venomous Barb's Loss and make it Retaliate 3, Retaliate 4 with the +1. Like, that wouldn't be too OP. Mandible Storm is maybe fine the way it is. It's a pretty decent card. Dragonfly Surge, would it be too OP if this were attack 7? I mean, it's a single target attack loss card. A single target attack 6 with advantage? Like, that's just, it's not, it would not be overpowered if this were base attack 8, Hornbeetle Carapace to make it attack 10. I just don't think it would be overpowered. Thresh and Flail, I played it one time on this previous Geminate, and I think I attacked into shield 1 and I did like 6 damage. And a loss for 6 damage is like, ooh. Yeah, that is a really nice part of being able to patch. Because it's pretty universally agreed that Geminate is pretty weak. And like level 1 Geminate is pretty decently solid, especially if you're playing not on, well, even on +3 it's pretty good because of all of the negative conditions it has. But just these early, the first 5 levels, you do not get any card that you add that gives you something really good, other than maybe this Mandible Storm attack and immobilize if you set it up the previous turn. The Brittle Self, yeah, but I've also lost a scenario to that before, so you know, like it's really fun. Crit Brittle Self is really fun, but I have lost to that before and then been very sad. And then, yeah, like level 6, I really like both of these level 6 cards. I actually think they're pretty good. This bottom is insane on Haruto Therapy. Move, attack 2 targets with Immobilize, and you can go like really late if you want to. This is really, really, really good. Yeah, Amulet of Health is very good for that, especially if you can get the Mirrored Knife for your Reckless Jab. Alright, I need to finish Snowflake cards. And I think the only thing is I would consider Chilling Impact instead of either Blizzard or Gathering Force. And do I want the Snow Fox? I'm probably not playing it, but a 90 initiative move card is pretty good. Although, I mean, it's move 2, so it's not really a move card at that point. So the question is, do I want Cold Therapy or the Fox? And I think the answer is Cold Therapy. And then the thing that I want more than anything is a Stamina Potion. Whoa, Stamina. And then that means that we are getting whatever this is. Renewing on Gem. That's fine. We're going to go to party. And we've got something fun lined up here. Hopefully. Unless it's a disaster. Unless it's a disaster. Oh, we got the Strong Foundation storyline, but we would go there and lose everybody and lose the run. Crystal Trench, it's an escape scenario. So we're not even, like, the permadeath part doesn't even make it harder. We'll get an inspiration. So what's really cool about this level